I definitely don't think I could do the same thing. Certainly not. At this point, um, maybe when I was 27, I could have like gotten back into that kind of shape, both mentally and physically. Because in this, I mean, in this time, where this picture was taken, I was, like I said, I was 21 years old. Uh, Single, no kids, nothing. I mean, I still don't have kids, but back then it's like for some reason, man, it's just when you're that young, and then you're around other young guys and you train uh for something, you start getting, you start believing in your head that you really are this bad motherfucker, right? And it's not till you get out that you're like, oh yeah, what the fuck was I doing out there, man? I did not belong out there doing athletic shit with my little body. Uh, yeah, and and now after getting out, I'm like, yeah, I could never do that again, man. Mentally and physically, mentally, just just the suck of having to get up in the morning, not being able to string more than 3 hours in a row, because at some point you got to get up for guard. Uh, so you sleep 3 hours, 2 hours, and then you sleep for another 2 or 3, and then another 2 or 3 if you split it in two, depending. The point is, you didn't get any fucking good sleep back there. And that to me, that's my thing now. I'm like, God, I have such a hard time sleeping that once I wake up, man, I could go to sleep like at 1. If I wake up at fucking at 3 in the morning, I'm not getting I'm not getting any sleep. I have to stay up and stay up for the entire day so I can get some good sleep the next night. So yeah, and physically, of course, like my knees aren't gonna respond as fast as they should. Like with all that shit we had on, man, we were sprinting, like dead sprinting across the uh the road and into the palm grove and running through, doing 3 to 5 second rushes and fucking just spraying anywhere there wasn't there wasn't Americans in the palm grove, and we just started just slinging lead, man. Uh, but yeah, like I think of that, like that actual, like the actual fighting itself, man. It's fuck. It is draining, dude. It's almost like when you watch boxing, right? Like it doesn't. I mean, it looks difficult in the sense that, like, yeah, these guys are in shape, and you got to bounce around. But until you start moving around for like 2 minutes inside a ring with somebody, you don't realize how fucking exhausting it truly is. And just like that, in like a firefight, like you see like these movies like Black Hawk Down and all this stuff, man. Every time I see those movies of like firefights and war movies like that, I get tired, dude, because I see the guys running with all their equipment, and I that's one detail that I never forget. I'm like, this dude would be fucking huffing and puffing right now because that he's got the plates on, he's got a basic full battle rattle shit going on. He's probably got extra shit that he fucking doesn't need to have out there, but the higher ups tell him you gotta take a grappling hook and fucking we're fighting IEDs and motherfuckers in man dresses, but here's this anti-tank weapon that we got to take out there. uh, yeah, man, but yeah, this is a different time for sure. I certainly don't think I would be ready to do anything like that ever again. But I guess that's why you got your youth, so you can do shit like that. And then once you get to your late 30s, that's when you gotta time to pick a hairstyle and stick with it. you know